Former CIA officer and FBI special agent Tracy Walder. Now she's a NewsNation national security contributor as well. Tracy, what are your thoughts as you watch and hear this back and forth this morning?
Well, thank you so much for having me, Marni. You know, my initial thoughts are when we see this infighting, basically, and this lack of trust surrounding some of our national security apparatuses, this becomes problematic, especially for some of our enemies in the national security world, because it makes us look unstable. And so I think that's a broader issue at hand. But it also does raise the question, you know, what are the whistleblower policies that the Department of Justice has set forth, and how comfortable and protected do FBI agents feel? I'm not certain about the 1-6 and how FBI agents feel about that. I'm not convinced that these are whistleblowers, but I do think that it raises the concern in terms of how are people protected in regards to coming forward.
And in our last hour, you were forthcoming about your own personal experience. Talk about what happened to you in the FBI.
Sure, and again, it's tough for me to talk about. You know, at the CIA, I never really experienced problems, but at the FBI, I did experience sexual harassment when I was there, and I did try to report it, and many women have done so after me. There's about 665 FBI agents who did leave between 2004 and 2020, you know, who were facing sexual harassment charges and issues. And, you know, I did not know where to turn, and I did not know what the whistleblower policy was. In fact, I'm not even sure that we had them in regards to sexual harassment, and that is problematic. People do need to have an environment where they do feel comfortable in regards to coming forward. And I went through all the protocols I thought that I had to go through, but I was retaliated against.
How so?
I think ultimately, you know, the way that my claim, I guess, was resolved while I was waiting for it to be resolved is the person who it was against was my supervisor, and he was able to stay in his position. And my, I guess, consequence until it was resolved was to be relocated to an office about 3 hours away with no moving fees attached. And that's when I ultimately made the decision to leave.
So it was the reason that you chose to leave?
That was the reason that I chose to leave. Obviously, I couldn't afford to relocate on my own, and being moved to an office 3 hours away, in my opinion, seemed a little bit retaliatory towards me when he was able to stay where he was.
So it cost you your job. What, if anything, ever came of it?
You know, ultimately, I chose to leave. I did file a complaint before I left. I ultimately chose to leave on my own volition, just because, you know, I was young and I didn't see a way to resolve this. Unfortunately, in 2019, about 17 women did launch a gender discrimination complaint against the FBI and things that they had experienced there. It also mentioned some folks that I had also experienced sexual harassment by. That is still sort of making its way through the system. But again, they don't necessarily feel comfortable, and they ultimately chose to leave the FBI as well.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.